What is going on, guys? This is Justin from Pokemon Review, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at a new card I picked up called Terrakion-EX, and this would be from the Dragon's Exalted booster packs. Picked up a box, and this was the full art that I got out of it. I'm going to try and have that whole box opening up on YouTube pretty soon. It's just going to take a while to encode and everything and put that up. But anyways, this is the card, Terrakion, or however you would like to pronounce that, Terrakion. I'm just going to call it Terrakion because my Pokemon pronunciations aren't the best, and I probably should have looked that up, but we'll just call it a slight oversight for the time being. But anyways, as you can see, it is a full art card, and a very gorgeous one at that, as most of them are. The art is very, it's not the most complex art I think I've seen on any Pokemon card, but it is pretty gorgeous nonetheless. The gold outlines around all the curves and whatnot of the body, the face, the hands, and all that, his whole body. It just looks like a really nice card, really well made. Going to talk a little more about the aesthetics, and you know, most full art cards are a little less pliable and flexible than a normal Pokemon card, which this one is. So it's got a nice resistance to bending and scratching as well. It's got a nice texture to it. And overall, yeah, it just looks great. You can see the foil effect in the texture lines on there. Look at his paw right there. Yeah, just it feels great to pick up and hold in your hands. But I'm sure if most of you pick up a card like this, you probably have it in case protectors or sleeves, which I've just ordered myself. I don't have any on me currently, but I've ordered some nice KMC sleeves, which I will be putting on most of my prayers and whatnot in the coming weeks. So anyways, a little more about the card. It is a fighting type, and it's very playable. 180 HP, great HP, one of the top tiers for HP overall. Number 121 out of 124, and it's got its illustrations by, let that focus for a second there, by 5-band graphics. So pretty interesting card there. It is weak, like most fighting Pokemon, to grass. Fortunately, there aren't many grass-style decks out there being played too much. Unfortunately, no resistances, so you're going to take full damage from most attacks. Not most attacks, but all attacks. And retreat cost of 3. So unfortunately it's a little high, and like all EX Pokemon, if it's knocked out, your competitor gets to take 2 prize cards. So it's going to be, you know, one of those cards that you're going to have to probably play a little more strategically, because you don't want to have your EX cards knocked out unless it's a sacrifice for a game-winning move. Our 2 moves are Rock Tumble, which does 50 damage, and it isn't affected by resistances, so every Pokemon you're going to do that on is going to be for full damage, and it requires 1 fighting energy and 1 colorless energy. So it's not a bad attack to warm up against any opponent, but it's not a fantastic move for what you would come to expect from an EX card. And then our second move is Pump Up Smash, which requires 2 fighting energy and 1 colorless energy. And then it's got a special ability along with that, which allows you to attach 2 energy cards from your hand to any bench Pokemon. So the playability of that move is really up in question. It does 90 damage, which is nice. It is affected by resistances, unfortunately. However, 90 damage, it's decent, but again, maybe not the top tier of what EX cards can do. So it's you know, you're going to swing either way there. You might think that's fantastic. You might think that that's so-so. The biggest drawback, though, is that if this card gets knocked out, you're going to lose 2 prize cards. And I think that's really the big thing with this card, is that it does decent damage, but it's not what you would come to expect from an EX card. The special ability along with that is good. It's great for charging up your bench Pokemon when you get that down, but what you have to remember is that you need to have these 2 energy cards in your hand. If you don't have these 2 energy cards in your hand, or a way to get any energy cards in your hand before the turn, you know, that's really going to be the biggest drawback. So if you're going to be building a deck with this card, what I would suggest is that you probably build it around this card. And you might even want to play it in a quad bowl style, where you have 4 Terrakion-EX cards in your deck, or you know, people play Terrakion, the non-EX card, in that style, but this can be played as a replacement, and it does the same damage. It's just got this extra ability kind of thrown on. It would be a lot better if it would allow you to take 2 energy from your discard pile or from your deck. However, that's just not the case with this card, so it's really kind of up in the air whether or not this is going to be a good card for your deck if you have a fighting deck overall. Yeah, and again, that lack of any real metagame with the grass-type Pokemon is actually going to be pretty nice. It is a popular card. It does have quite a high cost stuck onto it. Around the average I've seen is around $15 to $20. So it's not going to be a cheap card to pick up. You can, of course, go for the non-full art. However, I just wanted to showcase the full art here because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. It does have fantastic playability, and overall, Pokemon Review is going to be giving this card a 4 out of 5, and that's going to be for limited and modified gameplay. It is tournament legal, so you can expect to see this card. You've probably already seen it in some past tournaments, and you'll be seeing it in future 2013 tournaments as well. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As a special thank you for tuning in and watching, I want to give away 1 online booster pack, and I believe this will be from the Dark Explorers booster pack. So I hope you watch till the end of the video to see this. Of course, you've seen it if you heard that last sentence, but anyways, here you go. A76 UK5M SXAAMP. So there you go. Go onto the online Pokemon trading card game and feel free to use that code. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.